Hi Scorpios, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing amazing. This is for all my beautiful Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females. This is going to be covering the third week of March, so 15th till the 21st. And we're going to be talking a little bit of health, finances, and love like usual, so I hope you will find this helpful. The link to the extended will be below in the description box. If you find that's resonating and want to spend more time, dive in deeper, that will be below for you guys to check out after you're done watching, all right? And if you want to follow yours truly on Instagram, it's Nicloves with 2 eyes. All right, so let's just get right into it. So Scorpios, I feel like this week is all about vulnerability and you having this like new sense of like power and being energized. Like all of a sudden you may just wake up, or you just may feel this sense of like energy, this like movement through your body, or some of you may be even going through like a kundalini awakening or something like that. You just may be feeling more energized than usual. And I feel like this week is asking you to really open your heart, because open hearts receive, but when your heart is closed, you shun out any possibilities. You sometimes block your blessings from coming in by keeping the doors all locked and chained up all the time. You know what I mean? So being vulnerable and having this like new sense of like energy and power is something that you may feel more strongly than other weeks this week, okay? And I'm seeing that the number 39, 12, 42 and 6 may be important numbers for you guys this week. You got multiple, more than usual. I'm not sure why exactly, but I just feel like there's a lot of things going on for you this week in your reality, emotionally, spiritually. I think there's a lot of energies coming at you this week, but I think positively that are going to affect you in the best possible way. When it comes to your health, I feel like please be careful this week if you're not carrying too many heavy things, or if you have to for work, just be really careful, take your time, because I feel like some of you could be dealing with like back pains or like shoulder, but mainly like your back or lower back pains or an injury, and it could either make it worse or you may get an injury. So just be careful, because I feel like there may be something going on with your back. Maybe you need to get seen by a chiropractor or something. But I also feel like you could just be dealing, if it's not like your back, your spine, some kind of like issue with the back, or you're just gonna be really stressed or just feeling like, oh, like really down, and either something is stressing you out about your health, or you have a pain that's just like annoying you and it's like stressing you out more than it has to. So if you are dealing with something, just be careful when you're picking things up, or if you have a job that involves you being really physical with your body, just try to take it easy, or try not to do everything yourself if you don't have to, because I know sometimes you're like, I don't need no help, I can do it by myself, I don't like to ask for favors. But in this week you may want to take it easy and not overdo it, okay? I also feel like you may be feeling kind of betrayed or backstabbed by a friend or like a family member possibly, or someone who you once felt like really had your back. Again, this whole thing with the back, I don't know what it is, but like someone who you felt like you could depend on, rely on, you feel like now you can't trust them, or you can't rely on them, or something happens, and so that could even also affect your health as well, okay? Even also, I feel like for some of you could be the way you're sleeping, maybe the position or the bed or your pillow or something, even as simple as putting a pillow like underneath your knees or in between your knees when you sleep can kind of help readjust your alignment a little bit better so it's more comfortable. When it comes to your not relationships, career, work, finances, I feel like you are going to be feeling really proud of yourself. Like you've accomplished a lot, or you've gotten so far, you've accomplished something that you've been working on for a while. Like you may get an award, or you're like, oh, I finally, completed that project, or I finished that test, that course, I don't know, that article. I feel like you complete something, or you're almost there, you're almost done. You're just feeling like so proud of yourself that you stuck through, that you made it through, and you are kind of giving yourself a little bit of like pat in the back. I feel like you put a lot of your heart and your emotions into something, into a project. Like for those who are like artists or into music, like you're really proud of what you do, and like you put your whole heart into it, and you're excited to put it out there, or it's almost done, you're about to post it, you're about to show it to the world. and you may be receiving recognition for it, or you may be, even if you don't receive recognition, you know that you did the best possible work that you could do. So that's Aries good. When it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, I feel like some of you could actually be a double Scorpio. Scorpio sun, Scorpio rising, moon, Venus, something like that. When it comes to the person you're dealing with, I feel like they could be almost any sign. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but I'm not really getting a specific sign that's standing out. Could really be any sign, so just keep that in mind. I feel like a new version of you is kind of being reborn. And it's not even like a new version of you. It's like a part of you that's always been inside of you, but that you are letting out and that you're becoming more comfortable with, that you're letting out to come and play. And this is something that you've always felt kind of frustrated about, or you've always felt like maybe you've had to fight against. And it's like, it has to do with your vulnerability, or you showing that tender side, that soft side to you that I know all of you have. We all have that. But especially you guys, Scorpios, you know how to block that. You know how to not show that to the world. But sometimes that's what hinders you. That's what blocks you from receiving your blessings, from receiving people who actually could love you, could care about you. You push it away sometimes. And that in itself is what blocks your blessings. So I feel like what's happening this week is that you're stepping into a new space. You're doing something new, or you're taking a chance on something, taking a chance on a relationship, taking a chance on someone, and it's making you feel really free. It's making you feel really liberated. And as you do this, you're stepping out of your comfort zone, you're stepping out of your comfort level, and this is transforming something inside of you. This is going to heal, but also change something internally that's been deeply rooted inside of you for so long. And I feel like this is going to make you not, I wouldn't say soften up, but like make you more open to receiving love, being more not being afraid to show your heart, not being afraid to show your feelings to the person that you care about, that you really like. And I feel like you're no longer holding on. Like, there's going to be a moment this week that's so powerful for you. It's going to be so personal to you, each and every one of you, that it's going to cause you to be like, you know what? All right, I'm going to open myself up to this person. I'm going to tell them how I feel, or I'm going to accept that this is how I feel. I'm not going to fight it anymore. I've been fighting this feeling for so long. You know what? It's not doing me any justice. I need to just feel what I feel and allow it. And as soon as you just allow that, it's just going to be this 1 second that happens for you. It changes everything, and things start to go smoothly. You start to really be able to I can relax, I can breathe, I can just be who I am. It's that feeling when you're hanging around someone that you really enjoy, but there's no filter. You could just be yourself. You don't have to pretend. You're just yourself. You're so comfortable. I think that's what it's gonna feel like for you. You have someone here who really cares about you. I feel like this person is someone who's fun. You guys have a fun time together. They could have been someone you met at a family function, or at a party, or at a gathering, or at a housewarming party, at a wedding. But I feel like this person wants stability with you. They want to have a future with you. This could be someone who could even be a twin flame for you. You guys have a lot of similarities or similar interests. But at times this person does get confused by your actions, or gets confused. Like, sometimes maybe they feel like you give them mixed signals, and maybe you don't know that you're doing this, but I think a lot of times, Scorpios, you probably know you're doing this, and you do it on purpose, right? To test them, to test their loyalty, test how much they like you. And it throws them off. They're like, does Scorpio like me? I don't know. They haven't been answering me. They're acting kind of weird. It confuses them. And then it puts them in this weird mind space, in this head space where they feel stuck, and they're like, oh, well, what the heck? What's going on? I'm so open and expressive to Scorpio, but they kind of give me these mixed signals, and I don't know, I'm putting myself out there, but I'm not sure how they feel about me. And then it makes them feel really stuck, and it makes them get in their head and get super anxious, maybe get back into, old ways of thinking and putting fears and doubts into their mind. Not saying that you're doing this on purpose, but it makes them kind of feel really uneasy. And I think you're going to start, you see that, or you notice this behavior this week. You're like, you know what? this person doesn't deserve that. Like, I know I've done that to everyone in my past, but I feel like you're gonna realize, no, this person doesn't deserve for me to treat them like that. Like, I know they really care about me, they love me, and like, I want to be open with them. I don't want to lose them. I don't want to lose a good person. I want to be able to love, and I want to be able to be open. I don't want to always be closed off. I don't want to have my heart like an igloo. Like, I want to experience love, and I feel like I need to be more open. And so I feel like there's gonna be a moment this week where you decide, you know what, I'll be more vulnerable with this person. And as soon as you do that, you get this surge of power, this energy that comes through you. It's gonna be like a really spiritual thing. Like, it's not something you physically feel, though maybe physically you feel it, but as you do that, you're gonna feel so much more at peace, so much better about yourself. And as someone who has been with and, you know, dealt with and dated Scorpios, or people with very dominant, prominent Scorpio placements, as a Pisces, you know, usually we get along pretty well with Scorpios, and I do, but the problem I find in romantic relationships that I've had with Scorpios is that they have a problem with, not saying generally, like you, not saying you, but I've noticed from experience and people that I've seen as well, and others, that they play a lot of games, will not express fully how they feel, and will kind of, as soon as they get really close to you, will kind of pull back and then just want to see your reaction. And I feel like that's where I kind of just like, okay, I'm done, I'm not going to do this. And then it's, you know, potentially something that could have been really wonderful is already ruined right then and there because of self-sabotage. And as someone who I consider myself high vibrational, I don't mess with that. Like, I could love you to death, but my love for you is not going to allow you to treat me in a certain way. And if you're not able to be open, express yourself, and communicate and express feelings, I can't do it. So I don't want you guys to miss out on a really great opportunity, because I do feel like you have someone who really cares about you and wants to be there for you, and doesn't deserve, you know, the little games, or for you to like act cold and then, you know, do these weird things with them. I know you guys do it, don't lie. And I think if you open up to them, you're not going to be disappointed. Okay? All right, so we're diving deeper in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy's at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. So I would love for you guys to join me on there. The link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care, and I wish you guys all the best. Send you lots of love. Bye.